गुड मॉर्निंग। मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
यस सर, आ रही है आपकी आवाज।
राइट, थैंक यू सर।
दोनों पकड़ के चाहिए सर, अभी आएंगे लोग।
राइट सर।
6 ही लोग हैं अभी तक।
मॉर्निंग, मेरी आवाज आ रही है? हाँ हाँ,
आप।
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, तो हम लोग पहले तब तक ये
यस सर,
चेक
आ
कर
रही है
लेते
आपकी
हैं।
आवाज।
जी,
ग्रुप में डाल
ट्रैफिक।
दीजिए एक बार ज्वाइन करने
मैंने
के लिए।
हाँ मैंने डाल दिया, जो कंसर्न ग्रुप है उसमें डाल दिया। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
वेलकम सर। नहीं, उसके साथ लिंक डाली ना आपको, उसका साथ में एक मैसेज भी आएंगे आप।
अच्छा।
सर,
ओके, वो जो
6
दोनों
ही लोग हैं
आपके।
अभी तक।
मेरी आवाज आ रही है? हाँ हाँ,
आप।
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, तो हम लोग पहले तब तक ये
यस
चेक
सर, आ
कर
रही है
लेते
आपकी आवाज।
हैं।
ग्रुप में
राइट।
डाल दीजिए एक बार ज्वाइन करने, मैसेज डालिए सर,
मैंने
मैसेज।
डाल दिया, जो कंसर्न ग्रुप है उसमें डाल दिया। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
वेलकम सर।
डिले हो रहा है क्या?
सर, मैसेज डालिए सर,
मैंने डाल दिया,
मैसेज
जो
कहीं पे
मैसेज
चालू।
डाल मैं डाल दिया। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
वेलकम सर।
डिले हो रहा है क्या?
एक मिनट सर, हाँ? आप देखिए, अब आ रहा है क्या?
अम,
शायद वो यूट्यूब यूट्यूब लाइव था ना चालू, तो
हाँ
उसका है।
यूट्यूब, हाँ
इक्वल।
यूट्यूब
हाँ,
की वजह
इक्वल
से हो रहा है।
इक्वल है।
बराबर।
ठीक है, अब बराबर है।
ओके।
उसका ऑफ कर दिया मैंने।
जी जी जी। एक जूम का लिंक हमने भेजा है ग्रुप में, और एक इसका
हाँ,
भेजा है।
यूट्यूब का डाला है। तो
हाँ,
उसके साथ में एक टेक्स्ट मैसेज डालिए सर कि बात ज्वाइन
जी,
करिए फिर।
कि इस पर क्लिक करके ज्वाइन करेगा, राइट?
हम्म। यूट्यूब का हटा दीजिए, शायद लगे तो। यूट्यूब का हटा
ओके।
दीजिए, हाँ। 10 100 के बाद पार जाएंगे तो यूट्यूब डालेंगे फिर अपन।
राइट। अगर आप लोगों के भी मतलब कुछ ग्रुप्स होंगे जहां पर आपने ये फ्लायर डाला था, उसमें भी अगर जूम लिंक डाल दिए तो भी चलेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आई थिंक। वैसे रजिस्टर्ड पार्टिसिपेंट्स हमारे उन तक के पहुंचना चाहिए। Our scheduled time is 12 o'clock. We were supposed to start. We'll again wait for 10 minutes after that, so that all the participants, those who wish to join, because of course this is some technical issues usually come when we go online. So we'll allow the participant to join by 12:05 or 12:10, and then we will proceed with the formal inauguration, introduction of the resource person, and the rest of the thing, and it will be immediately followed by the session one. At the end of session one and session two, we will be giving the feedback form. So again, I would like to request all the participants to make sure that they remain attended, present during both the sessions, so that you don't miss the feedback form. because once you fill the feedback form, then there only we have made some arrangements so that only the people or participant, those who have filled the feedback form will be providing them the certificate. If there is any technical issue, of course, we could understand that, but just for the sake of more ease and streamlined the distribution process, we need to have this feedback form. And of course, our resource persons will be also requiring this feedback. As I've already told, the scheduled time is 12. So we'll be starting by 12:10. We will just wait for 5-7 more minutes because again and again I'm saying uh, we all have to depend upon the technology, the connectivity. People might be traveling around. So there could be chances that they will not be having a good internet connectivity. So we'll just consider that also. But again, we will not be wasting our time. By 12:10, we'll be starting once we got the participants here. Meantime, if you have any questions while during the session 1 or session 2, you can just post it in the our chat box. Our members from the organizing committee will make sure that the questions are provided to the speaker so that they can answer it properly. Even we will also ask the resource person if it is okay to ask the question in between. I think just to follow a normal norms, you can just raise your hand and then will give you an opportunity to ask the question in between also. But again, it will all depend upon the choice of the speaker. If you wish to take the questions at the end of the session, then also it will be okay. I'm very much happy that we are getting the participants from Karnataka, Goa, Bangalore, and Pan India. We are getting the participants. And again, of course, we being the teacher, we are at the forefront of delivering the science and technology to the stakeholders, that is our students, in a more conveying fashion. For that reason, we need to get upgraded. We need to update ourselves, whether it comes to technology or whether it comes to any teaching methodologies. I think this workshop satisfies all those requirements. Soon we'll be starting, and let's hope for the best, and let's get the maximum out of this. We have got so far 25 participants joined in our Zoom link. Meantime, as we move ahead, can we have a small poll regarding to which subject all the participants belong, so that we can have a kind of segregate all the subject that a bouquet of the subjects that we are having, because we have not restricted this particular workshop only for the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We got the participants from marketing, management, also commerce. Also, we also got it from psychology. We also got it from some humanities subject. So it will be better if the participant, those who are right now present, if they could post the name of their college and subject that they teach. It will be a good kind of an icebreaker for us so that we can also understand what different subject faculty members are here to join. We have got 30 participants so far, and we'll be waiting for 5-7 more minutes so that our resource has also not yet joined. So as soon as he joins, we'll again, after that, we'll wait for 5-7 minutes and then we could continue with the formal inauguration and the rest of the things. Uh, Meanwhile, it is not, just to let you know, it is not compulsory that you should keep your video on, uh, because that I think limits the internet connectivity. But again, I would request if you are having any question, that time at least you should switch on the video, uh, and and then only you ask the question. And again, follow the courtesy and the protocol of online meetings. Of course, you all know. Make sure that your video and your mic remains mute. And if you have any question, as I already mentioned, you can just raise your hand and then we will make sure that the resource person answer that question. Of course, we'll ask him that if he allows to ask the question in between. Otherwise, the session at the end of the session will be having this question and answer session.
Still not visible, sir. Sorry, sir.
What did you say, ma'am? Screen is not visible. I'm just excited to know anyone from commerce background, faculty members from commerce and humanities. कोई है ऐसे जो कॉमर्स और आर्ट्स या ह्यूमैनिटीज को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, could you please type your name and the name of the college and the subject that you teach, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Let me give you an chronicles of or chronology. Resource person join will be welcoming the resource person. It will be followed by the introduction of the workshop by the president of today's workshop, Dr. Suchita Khodke, madam. She happened to be the principal of Vinayak Vidyan Mahavidyalaya also. Then it will be followed by the introduction of the resource person of session 1, and immediately we'll be starting with the session 1. Once the session 1 is concluded or the speaker pauses, then we'll be starting the question and answer session. Of course, because the resource person has said that he will be giving some activity and task for us to complete. So probably around 1:30, we'll be getting some task. We have to complete it in 15-20 minutes. And later by 2 o'clock, we'll be joined by another resource person, that is for the resource person for the session 2. Again, the same chronology will be followed. We'll be, once the session 1 ends up, we'll be giving a vote of thanks, and then session 2 will be starting. Session two's resource person's introduction will be given, followed by session two's continues and it will begin. And later, the summation of the both the session will be carried out. After that, the feedback form will be given into the chat box so that everybody can fill up the feedback form to avail the certificate. I hope it is very much clear. Our resource person for today's session one will be joining in 5 minutes. He'll be joining soon. After that, we'll just wait for 5 more minutes and then we will start with the proceedings. I can see 35 participants have joined so far. Our resource person for session one are supposed to join in 2 minutes. They are facing some problem, connectivity problem. Let's hope that they'll be connecting in 2 minutes. Uh, do we have Mr. Aditya Rajmane sir in the room? Mr. Aditya Rajmane sir.
Yes, sir. Join नहीं है सर. आदित्य कामले बस उसमें.
Okay, okay, right, right. Just let me know, sir. Mr. Aditya Rajmane.
Will be speaker.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
he'll be the speaker for the session one. He'll be
Okay.
handling the session.
Okay.
So I just saw he joined, and then it could be some connectivity issue. We are joined by 40 participants so far. Soon we'll be starting with the session.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, welcome, sir. Welcome, Aditya.
Yeah,
sir.
I'm so sorry for the delay. It was so
No,
difficult to find a
it's
lab to get working with. So
right.
yeah, I'll just quickly share my presentation. We can get started. Yeah.
Right, right, sir. There is some formal inauguration has to be done, sir. Meantime,
Okay.
you
Okay.
can
Sure.
just check
Sure.
meantime, you can just check the connectivity. You just make sure that your presentation is there. We'll also ask the
Yes. Yes.
participant if they are able to view the presentation. We'll sort out the technical limitations first of all, then we'll be beginning with the formal inauguration, sir. Is it okay?
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Sir,
Yeah.
you
Right,
can
right.
share your presentation or
Take,
other
yeah,
else.
take your time, sir. Take your
You
time.
can
I know
send
you
to.
are you are running in between the meetings. Take your time, sir. Take your time.
Sorry to disturb you, sir.
Yeah.
Rajmane sir, you can share your presentation or you can send to me to operate from our side.
Okay. Can we make him the co-host, sir? Is it possible for us?
Sir, he can share, sir. I have allowed to multiple
Right,
participant can
right,
share screens.
right, right, right. Let it come from the Rajmane, sir, only, whether he's what his choice. I'm very happy that 46 participants has so far joined, and I'm very happy that to see such active and proactive, rather, faculty members, those who feel the need of the time is upgrading themselves, learning the teaching methodologies. Of course, you all have been a stalwart in your field, but again, there's no harm in getting updated ourselves. Uh, this is one of kind of a what you can say that it's our effort to add into the knowledge of already what we have learned so far through our experiences. Of course, we are having a different set of a student. We are having a different mentality of the students. It's a time. It's a perfect time that we need to get accommodated, rather, instead of calling it adjusted. We need to get accommodated with this modern Gen Z kind of an mentality. I believe there could be many people, those will be not agreeing with my thought, but this is what we have came across: the lack of attendance, the lack of what we can say, the inactivity among the students, and lethargy to perceive particular subject or a particular topic. That is all we are facing. So let's face the music, or let's get upgraded. Will be Aditya Rajmane, sir. My voice is coming to you?
Yes, yes. I'm just sharing the
Right,
presentation
right,
just
right,
to
right,
see
right,
if it
right.
all works. Yeah.
Fine, fine, sir, fine. Completely fine. We got an overwhelming response once we released the flyer, and we were supposed, of course, I'll confess this fact that I was not expecting faculty members from commerce and arts or humanities to join, but I'm very happy that they have shown the interest in this workshop. Again, it's a greatness that there are people, those who want to learn, there are people, those who want to serve better, and this workshop is going to be one of the key step that we can learn new things, and we can provide more appropriate solution, or more appropriate kind of an pathways for a student to learn and convey the complex scientific phenomena or concept. Let us hope for the best. We'll be soon starting. Mr. Aditya Rajmane is trying to connect, and he's going to share his presentation. Right, right. But before that, as the protocol goes, we need to, right, sir? Your presentation is visible. Yeah, your presentation is visible.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
Right, right.
I'll just stop the sharing, and once your thing is done, I can share my presentation again. Yes.
Great, great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very, should we begin? I think with the permission of the president of the today's workshop, is it okay to begin with the formal inauguration and the rest of the thing, madam?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. I welcome all the participants. I can see the number is rising. It is almost 50. We are having 50 participants so far. They have joined this workshop. Praveen Khodke Memorial Trust, Amravati's Vinayak Vignan Mahavidyalaya, Nandgaon, Khandeshwar. Our college is NAC accredited B++ with 2.83 CGPA. The STEM cell, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics cell, in association with the IQAC of Vinayak Vignan Mahavidyalaya, I'm very proud to present here in front of you the national level workshop on modern day pedagogical tools to facilitate inquiry based learning. First of all, I need to welcome all the participants for this wonderful workshop. It is all because of you that we have dreamt of making this workshop a success. I need to mention the name of our patron, Mrs. Sulbhatai Khodke Madam, and again the youth icon, Mr. Yash Sanjayji Khodke. His constant motivation behind upgrading the system, behind providing the best of the best facility to the stakeholders. Of course, here the student has motivated us to conduct this workshop. I again, first of all, at the onset, I thank our Honorable Mrs. Sulbha Khodke Madam. She's the President of Praveen Khodke Memorial Trust and also the MLA of Amravati. The Secretary also, Mr. Yash Khodke, is in Secretary of Praveen Khodke Memorial Trust. In the beginning only, I thank these two patrons of our society. And it is because of their motivation that we are able to conduct this workshop. I must not forget Dr. Suchita Khodke Madam, the Vice President of Praveen Khodke Memorial Trust, and also the Principal of Vinayak Vignan Mahavidyalaya, Nandgaon, Khandeshwar. She has been a great academician, and she's always trying to make the learning more easier, more edutaining, more fun. And it is because of her that this idea came into the picture, and it is because of her suggestion that we are conducting this particular workshop. I again like to request, I like to welcome today's speaker, Dr. pardon me, Mr. Aditya Rajmane, who will be speaking on behalf of Dr. Sunita Raste Madam and Dr. Ulfa Khwaja Madam. Unfortunately, Dr. Sunita Raste and Khwaja Ma'am, they were suffering from food poisoning and they were not feeling well. But again, they have promised from the hospital, they are hospitalized last night. So from the hospital also, they will be joining our workshop. So I'll welcome Mr. Aditya Rajmane, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Yes.
Thank you so
Again,
much.
the speaker for session 2, Mr. Dr. Sachin Rajagopalan, he'll be again joining in the session 2 at 2 o'clock. We'll be welcoming him also. May I proceed further? If I can call upon Dr. Suchita Khodke, Madam, to give the brief introduction of the workshop and idea behind organizing such workshop. Over to you, Dr. Suchita Khodke, Madam.
Okay, thank you, sir. Can you hear me? Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected resource person, Mr. Aditya Raj Mane, sir. Dr. Sachin Raj Gopalan, the second speaker of the session 2. Distinguished guest, the IQC coordinator of our college, Dr. Anant Vadatkar, sir. Coordinator of this workshop, Dr. Gajendra Singh Pashlore, sir. My dear colleagues and the beloved members of the academic faculty, good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all for this one-day online national workshop on the on the modern day pedagogical tools to facilitate inquiry-based learning. So this workshop is organized. So this workshop is organized by the STEM cell in collaboration with the IQC of our college. Vinayak Vignan Mahavidyalaya is one of the renowned institute of Amravati district, who is always or the aims of our college is to facilitate the quality education for the student who belongs to the rural area. So keeping this view in our mind, this IQAC and STEM cell organized this workshop. So dear faculty members, as we know that the NEP marks the significant change in India's educational vision, placing the strong emphasis on learner-centered teaching, experiential learning, and critical thinking. So in today's dynamic educational world, especially under the vision of NEP 2020, the role of teacher has been transformed from being a provider of information to become as a facilitator, mentor, and the life guide. So education today is the learner-centric, multidisciplinary, flexible, and focus on the holistic development of the students. And to fulfill this vision, our pedagogy must continuously evolve. We as a teacher play a very key role in this all policy, or we are the backbone of this implementation of this education policy. Here I would like to share my personal experience that in 2017, I attended a pedagogy workshop where we asked to speak about the qualities of the ideal students. So many of us speak about that the ideal student must be regular, sincere, he has discipline, sincere. So while listening to these responses, it becomes clear that when we accept such qualities from our student, we must also reflect on our own role as a teachers, because the development of this quality depends greatly on how we teach, guide, and inspire them. So this reflection reminds us that the students to our expectation, they look the ideal teachers, the teachers who understand them, motivate them, and respect their individuality, encourage creativity, and create a safe and inspiring learning environment. Under NEP 2020, the teacher is expected to nurture not only the academic excellence of the student, but also confidence, character, and creativity and the values inside the students. Therefore, when we accept the excellence from our student, we must commit ourselves to becoming the teacher they truly deserve, compassionate, innovative, dedicate, and continuously learning. So I must confident, or I am confident that this workshop offers us an opportunity to reflect on our practice, exchange ideas, explore innovative teaching strategies, integrate technology meaningfully, and strengthen our commitment to the quality education. So I request all the participants to encourage each of you to participate actively, share your experience, and take back something valuable that will enrich your classroom and the lives of your students. With this word, I once again welcome all of you for this one-day national workshop. And also, I am very much thankful to both the resource person, the resource person of first session, Mr. Aditya Rajmane and Mr. Sachin Raj Gopalan. So once again, I welcome you all of you for this workshop. And together, let us not only shape our better classroom, but also build a brighter future of our student. Thank you and have a wonderful learning day ahead. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Such a nice word to introduce the idea and motivation behind the workshop. May I now request Dr. Pratibha Mahle, madam, to kindly introduce the speaker for the session one, Mr. Aditya Rajmani, to the audience. Over to you, ma'am.
Madam, please unmute your mic.
It's okay.
Yes.
Welcome all of you. Vinayak Vignan Mahavidyalaya organized national level workshop on modern day pedagogical tools of facilitate inquiry based learning. Behalf of Vinayak Vignan Mahavidyalaya, myself, Dr. Pratibha Mahle, Assistant Professor and Head Department of Zoology, it's my pleasure to introduce today's dynamic personality, Mr. Aditya Rajmane. Welcome, sir. Mr. Aditya Rajmane is a dedicated educator and researcher with a diverse academic background. Currently, Mr. Aditya Rajmane is pursuing his PhD in educational technology at IIT Bombay. His journey in the field of education starts from bachelor's degree in computer engineering from University of Mumbai, followed by his prolonged stay in the United States of America, where he earned his Master of Science in Computer Technology from New York University. He has gained knowledge in machine learning and big data analysis and distributed system. He has done his Masters of Art in teaching, specializing in technology education at class and university. He has been in New York with professional experience as a technology teacher and assistant professor. He has developed and implemented curriculum and emphasized practical hands-on learning experience and many more. His masters in teaching technology equipped him with advanced pedagogical skills and teaching methodologies focusing on effective integrating technology into the classroom setting. He is actively involved in strategies dealing with the effective STEM education for the students. He has also been a faculty member at Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, Mumbai, Maharashtra. He has also contributed significantly in one of the venture name coding kids where he worked as a senior instructor and curriculum designer, creating introductory program courses in Scratch, Python, and Lego robotics for middle school students. His experience in coding kits has empowered many young learners through effective technology in education. He also served as technology and computer science teacher at the New American Academy Chapter School, Brooklyn, New York. Here his role was to teach technology to the grade K5 students. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the introduction. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry. And thank you so much for the invite as well as the opportunity to talk in this one-day workshop. So, my name is Aditya Rajman, as ma'am said, and I am here in place of Dr. Sunita and Dr. Ulfa to conduct this workshop, the first part of the workshop. So the idea of this workshop is going to be inquiry learning, and we probably will have a lot of hands-on approaches to it. Just give me a second. I'm so sorry, my phone was buzzing around. So the reason I stepped into the place was, I think sir said that Dr. Sudita and Dr. Ulfa had food poisoning, and they kind of are unable to attend and give this workshop. So I'm going to use the resources that they have made for this workshop and conduct the workshop. So my background is I am an AI education researcher. I work and create and curate different materials for teacher professional development as well as school student development. And right now I'm working heavily into creating adaptive systems and interactive tutors for students. Teacher professional development, which is super close to my heart, and I'm quite glad to have so many teachers with us today, and I hope they can get a little bit out of today's session. So yes, I'm going to share my screen and then we can begin. Okay. So I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So the section that we're going to do today is modern day pedagogical tools to facilitate IBL, inquiry-based learning. So we are going to dive a little bit more deep into the concept of inquiry-based learning, how modern day pedagogical tools can elicit that. And one of the most important modern day pedagogical tool is artificial intelligence. So we're going to touch base upon the use of artificial intelligence and how that works for today's session. So I'd like to begin by talking a little bit more about from where I am from. So I'm from Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, IIT Bombay, in Mumbai, Powai, Mumbai. And the place that I'm representing in IIT Bombay is Center for Educational Technology. I'm a doctoral researcher at Center for Educational Technology. It's a center which does a lot of TPD as well as create and do research based on educational technology in India. We have an MTech and a PhD program, and it's an interdisciplinary program. A few learning outcomes that probably will come out of this workshop are that by the end of this workshop, you will be able to identify different phases of inquiry, plan inquiry-based learning activities in classroom. You can name different AI tools which are useful for teaching learning, and use at least one AI tool to create at least one learning activity. So what is inquiry-based learning? So we're going to go to Menti and see what's inquiry-based learning. So you all can use your phones and go to this QR. Give me a second. I'll hide this bar. So let's see. you can use this QR to join the Mentimeter. This one. I hope my screen is visible and the QR is visible on the screen.
Yes, sir. The screen is visible. The QR is also visible on the
Okay,
left.
perfect. So if you scan the QR, you will get this question: what is inquiry-based learning according to you? And maybe one word answer, or maybe like like a couple words is completely okay. So yeah.
हाँ डायरेक्ट उस पर आता है स्क्रीन पर. Understanding. Smuggling modern स्कैनर पे जाओ, स्कैन करो. हाँ तो मोबाइल ना खेला ना. राइट. Go to the scanner, and then in case you are using the mobile, so can we have that link particularly pasted in our chat box?
Yes, I'll paste it in the chat box.
Yeah, that will help. So for the participant, those who are joined from the mobile,
Yes.
it's getting little bit.
So from the mobile, you can, there we go.
Right. Thank you.
Can you all see my screen? Just give me a verbal confirmation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Right.
So, what I see over here is a nice little word map. So this tool that I'm using is called Mentimeter. So in here, the word map tells me inquiry mostly is about asking, it's about active learning, it's about being eager to know, entomology, interesting, less mugging, more understanding, learning by asking, okay, student-centric learning. These are some really, really interesting words over here. Guiding, surveying, it is participative. Developmental biology, immunology, yes, we can use those in those kinds of settings also. Surveys, inquiring using surveys, perfect, okay. So, what this tells me is you all are in tuned into looking at what exactly would be the basis of inquiry. Okay, so what I'll do is once the session is done, while we are sharing the PPT, I'll paste this word map inside the PPT so that you all can then have a look at it. So going back to my PPT, this is a formal definition of inquiry-based learning. So inquiry-based learning is a learner-centered pedagogical approach in which students actively construct knowledge by posing questions, investigating phenomena, analyzing evidence, and communicating explanations. So this is what we thought about and saw on the map also. So I guess I'm not going to dwell a lot of time into the phases of inquiry, but I'll just touch them in a very brief kind of way. So while students are doing the inquiry, they question and do some hypothesis generation. And once they're doing that, they do exploration and experimentation and go vice versa. So when they go vice versa, it becomes a cyclic process. So while they are doing this kind of inquiry, they also be in tune and touch base on the discussion which is going on. So the phases are introducing a topic, deciding on inquiry questions, what are the different observations, how can you collect evidences, how can you construct explanation, and how can you discuss, elaborate, and communicate, evaluate, reflect, and reflect on the decisions. So this is taken by this is adapted from a author which is Pedeste et al. In 2015, the author suggested this framework for inquiry-based learning. Similarly, why is inquiry important for learners? So it enhances the scientific way of thinking and it inculcates active participation. So inquiry-based learning is self-directed, and when they learn by doing, it's very much important. So here you can see this is the active participation lens of it. How do we support inquiry-based learning? So Dr. Sunita did her research on how inquiry-based learning can be enhanced, and what she's created is a system called Karyotype. So Karyotype is a inquiry-based TEL environment. TEL is technology enhanced learning environment, which helps students understand different kinds of biological concepts. So enhanced learning outcomes are a product of all these different things, which is PBL, undergraduate research, game-based learning, case studies, multiple perspective, and modeling activities. So all these can enhance your learning outcome. So that's how your inquiry-based learning is supported. What does it mean for teachers? So National Research Council stresses that teachers should design inquiry-based programs to guide and facilitate the learning process. They should continuously evaluate their teaching and children's learning, and design and manage learning environments that provide time, space, and resources to teach science. We can see that there are three types of IVL. One is structured, one is guided, and one is open. Now comes the big crux of it. How does Gen AI fit into this? So Gen AI refers to an AI system that can create new content in response to prompts written in natural language. I'm going to highlight what it is. Written language. Instead of just this information, Gen outputs just text, images, videos, code, music by learning patterns from a large data set. Highlight this also. So Sorry, my connection is a little bit unstable. There we go. Are you able to see my screen?
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Could you please
Yes, sir.
make
Yes,
Are
sure
you
that
able
your
to see my
voice?
screen?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. So your voice is
Yes,
little
sir.
bit
Yes,
low.
sir.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just change
Yeah,
my
yeah.
input. Is it much better now?
Yeah.
Uh, okay, is my audio better?
Right,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now it is coming.
It is
It's
better, right?
louder. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Earlier, I'll just repeat myself again a little bit more. Uh, so we spoke about inquiry-based learning. We spoke about inquiry-based learning, and the idea is about posing questions, investigating phenomena. Then I spoke about different phases of inquiry-based learning, how a person goes to inquiry-based learning. It's a cyclic process where you go in these phases of orientation, conceptualization, investigation, and conclusion. And then you also have discussion, which goes back and forth in between them. Let's see if I can hide this ribbon. There we go. Okay. So hide this. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we spoke about how to support inquiry-based learning and what does it mean for teachers. And I've come to GenAI. So I've highlighted few things. I've highlighted the word prompts and I have highlighted the word learning patterns from large data set. So the idea of a prompt is whatever you give to GenAI when you're asking a question, that's a prompt. When you type anything inside a GenAI application, that's a prompt. When you learn from patterns from a large data set, that's how the GenAI model is trained. That's how the generative AI model, be it any model like Gemini, ChatGPT, that's how it's trained. So there's this UNESCO's guidance for generative AI in education and research. You need to look at all these different things where teaching and learning, human social well-being, transparency, fairness, accountability, and security comes hand to hand in terms of when it comes to designing effective pedagogy. Teaching and learning has many different possibilities for creativity using GenAI for curriculum design, teaching, learning, and all the other research activities. So we're going to focus on teaching and learning today in this session. What is GenAI's implication? GenAI can support teachers and researchers by generating text and ideas. However, producing user output is not automatic. It requires often multiple prompting refinements. GenAI for younger or lesser experienced learner may accept AI responses without questioning. Uh, Young learners probably miss inaccuracies or bias. They might rely too much on AI instead of develop their own understanding. Because it can lead to superficial learning, misinformation, or harmful assumptions if not guided properly. Good thinking and human judgment remain essential when using GenAI. So let's see, how does GenAI work? So the idea of how GenAI works is I'll be brief about it. Um, and I'm also going to show you using an example. So I'm going to open any of the GenAI application that I have. I'm going to open, let's say, ChatGPT. This is an application that I have. Perfect. There we go. So how does it work? So essentially, I give a prompt and it gives me an answer. So I'm going to probably write in a prompt right now, which says, there we go, open. I'm going to write a prompt. I need to learn Malayalam language. Malayalam. I'm purposely going to misspell it also. Help me. And have all these spelling mistakes deliberately. Because it's an intelligent model, it can understand what I need to do. So it tells me these useful phrases, polite words, daily conversations, and it is probably going to give me a plan